Good morning, students. This is Teacher Banji, and I am hoping that you are ready to listen to the discussion that we are going to have for today. So, for today, we're going to discuss about sources of information, accessibility, and effectiveness. In this lesson, you are all expected to: number one, identify sources of information. Number two, define accessibility and effectiveness. Number three, compare and contrast contents of the materials viewed from various sources. So, let us start our lesson for today by examining the infographic below, which is also available in your module. Are you familiar with flu? Some may say yes, others will say no, and a few may say maybe. For learning task 1, you are about to answer questions. Number 1, what information can be provided by the said picture? Number 2, which sources or references can you use to find other information about the topic or issue presented? Number 3, is the information accessible and effective? As information is highly available everywhere, it is essential that you identify the sources of your information. Understanding and verifying the sources of your information establish your credibility. Evaluating where they came from will help you get rid of fake news and other unverified information. Basically, there are three major sources of information. These are primary, secondary, and tertiary. Primary documents are first-hand documents written by those who experience and/or see it at the period of research or the time an event happens. Examples of these are artifacts, photos, audio recordings, diaries, journals, video recordings, manuals, letters, speeches, and interviews. Number 2 is secondary documents. These are documents as recount, narrate, describe of events. The author has not personally witnessed what he or she has written. Examples of these are biographical works, history, retold version, books, evaluation, news, not by eyewitnesses, and criticisms. Number 3 is tertiary sources. These are basically collection of information from primary and secondary sources. Examples of these are almanacs, indices, abstracts, encyclopedia, bibliography, dictionaries, directories, and database. Aside from the major sources specified above, there are other specific information sources that may be used in accessing certain details or information. These are: number 1, scholarly articles. These are documents written by experts or scholars discussing results or scholarly works or research. Examples of these are research projects and studies. Number 2, books. Sources providing information in details segregated into chapters or parts. Examples are textbooks and novels. The third one is the government documents. These are reports, censuses, policies, data, and statistics issued and published by the government and its attached agencies. Examples are those court proceedings, orders, reports, and statistics. Number 4 is news or magazine articles. This source containing timely, brief, and non-technical explanations of events or commentaries for the general public. Examples of these are school paper, major newspaper, and magazines. And the last is reference materials. Sources providing answers to questions such as statistics, maps, background information, redirecting to additional sources. Examples are encyclopedias, almanac, atlas, and dictionary. As those sources provide significant information, it is your duty to provide and check the information in terms of 2 criteria. And these are accessibility and effectiveness. So what is effectiveness? Effectiveness refers to the degree of being able to achieve the desired result based from objective or purpose. What about accessibility? Accessibility refers to the quality of being easy to find, obtain, and use. Under this are text accessibility, arrangement of words for them to be easily accessed. The next is image accessibility, provides additional information about the text or concept. Letter C is audio accessibility, provides additional information through listening skills. And the last is video accessibility, provides additional information through listening and viewing skills. Aside from accessibility and effectiveness, it is important to review the source of information for the readers to: Number 1, satisfy the expectations of the academic community you are writing for. Number 2, show evidence of wide, informed, and relevant reading. Number 3, show that your writing does not rely mainly on personal opinion. Number 4, show the process by which you have arrived at your own conclusions about the topic and to enable the reader to understand and evaluate the ideas and information you are presenting. Number 5, show your ability to integrate material from a range of sources. Number 6, show evidence of an analytical and critical approach to your source material. Number 7, enable readers to follow up references or perspectives of particular interest to them. And number 8, avoid plagiarism. Now that we're done discussing sources of information, accessibility, and effectiveness, you may now answer Learning Task 2 by matching the information source in column B with their appropriate descriptions in column A. You may write the letters of your answers in your paper. Column A. Number 1. Documents written by experts or scholars discussing results of scholarly works like research. Number 2, reports, censuses, policies, data, and statistics issued and published by the governments and its attached agencies. Number 3, sources providing answers to questions such as statistics, maps, background information, redirecting to additional sources. Number 4, source containing timely, brief, and non-technical explanations of events or commentaries for the general public. Number 5, source providing information in details segregated into chapters or parts. So for column B, the choices are A, books, B, reference materials, C, scholarly articles, D, news or magazines, and letter E, government documents. For learning task 3, read each item carefully. Identify what is asked in each item. Write the letters of your choices in your paper. Number 1, this characteristic of written communication enables one to understand, evaluate, use, and engage with written text to participate in society, achieve goals, and realize potentials. Letter A, effectiveness. Letter B, accessibility. Letter C, reliability. And letter D, credibility. Number 2, it is described as the degree to which something is successful in producing a desired result. Letter A, effectiveness. Letter B, accessibility. Letter C, reliability. And letter D, credibility. Number 3, this information accessibility focuses on the visual input presented using an additional description of the information in order for images to be useful for all. Letter A, video accessibility. Letter B, audio accessibility. Letter C, text accessibility. And letter D, image accessibility. Number 4, this information accessibility deals with scripts about the video which are required for users who cannot access visual or audio media channels. Letter A, text accessibility. B, video accessibility. C, audio accessibility. And D, image accessibility. Number 5, this kind of information source contains the most recent information or opinions. Letter A, reference material. Letter B, books. Letter C, government document. And letter D, news or magazine articles. Number 6, this information source uses technical language and contains bibliography as well as research methods, data, and conclusions. Letter A, scholarly articles. Letter B, government documents. Letter C, reference materials. And letter D, news or magazine articles. And for number 7, the use of outside sources of information helps the writer and reader to do the following except A. To gain additional information on the topic. B. To lend credibility to the written material. C. To influence the reader to agree with the writer. And D. To make the writing less persuasive. As a continuation of Learning Task 3, let us now move to Learning Task 4. For Learning Task 4, in each group of sources, provide at least 5 sample documents classified under their classification. Write your answers in your paper. The first of these is the primary sources. Second, secondary sources. And the third, tertiary sources. For Learning Task 5, in each information source, provide at least 5 examples of documents classified under their groups. Write your answers again in your paper. The first is the scholarly articles. The second, books. Third, government documents. Fourth, news or magazine. Fifth, reference materials. And for your assignment, you will be answering Learning Task 6. Are you familiar with cybercrime law? Examine the picture. Then, write a 3 to 5 paragraph essay about it. Consider the following points below. Identify the major points presented in the infographic. Next, determine the meaning of each identified complaint. And the last, in developing your essay, use various sources such as scholarly articles, book, government documents, reference materials, and news or magazine articles. And so, goodbye for now. This is Teacher Banji saying good day, keep safe, and God bless.